So the major benefit that we see around Invora herbicide for mesquite and huisache control is that long-term benefit, that long-term control. We actually picked up on this looking back at some of our research trials that were at the time anywhere from 4 to 10 years old. We would go back into those trials and actually see that the defoliated brush measured at 2 years after application, when we took our mortality ratings, was still defoliated at 4, 5, 6 years after, all the way up to 10 years after application. In some of the standards that we sprayed right alongside our Invora plots when those applications were made, a large degree of that brush was either resprouting from the crown of that plant or revegetating the branches of that plant. So it's actually coming back. We didn't pick up on that at 2 years after application, but by year 3, 4, 5 is when that started to show up and we started seeing that effect. So that's the big benefit around Invora, is that long-term management. So in measuring the success of Invora, we had to find a different scale to use, and that scale was canopy cover. Percent mortality, when you're trying to assess that, say 4 to 10 years after application, you really don't know what you have, because by that time you've lost a number of your plants out there in your treatment site. So the next logical thing to go to was green canopy cover. The unique thing about that is a lot of university scientists had already developed that relationship of canopy cover to forage yield loss out on the rangeland. So it was an easy go-to and really the logical choice for us in measuring that long-term success of Invora. Once we take care of that monoculture of brush, whatever it may be, we're anxious to get those desirables coming back in that benefit not only rangeland, but also certainly the wildlife, cattle, and everything that's actually out there.